Have you ever dreamed of starting your own online business, but you feel like you're just stuck? You've got a million ideas swirling around, but zero clue where to actually begin. Well, you are definitely not alone, and we're about to turn that dream into a real plan. So let's dive into 5 foundational rules that really separate the businesses that succeed from the ones that just fizzle out.
Does this look familiar? It's that huge rush of excitement at the beginning, right? But then it's followed by this wave of, well, the source material calls it smartimento, which is this great Italian word for bewilderment. You know you want that freedom, you know you want to build something that's truly yours, but where's the starting line? It feels like it's nowhere in sight. But here's the secret, okay? That feeling of being totally lost, that's not a roadblock. It is the starting line. It's the exact same place where countless successful entrepreneurs began their journey. So if you're feeling a little lost right now, hey, congratulations, you're right where you need to be.
Okay, so rule number 1. This is the foundation for absolutely everything else. We're calling it the starting line, and it's all about getting your head in the right space before you take a single step. This right here is the first golden rule. You have to believe deeply in your vision. Come on, you know the online world is just full of noise, right? All these so-called miracle strategies. But if your business isn't built on something you're genuinely passionate about, you're just going to burn out chasing somebody else's dream. Your idea doesn't need to be perfect, but it absolutely 100% has to be yours.
But look, a vision is totally useless if it just stays in your head. And that brings us to rule number 2, action, not perfection. It's time to make that big shift from thinking to doing, because this, right here, is the exact spot where most people get completely stuck. And I mean, just look at the difference. On one side, you've got endless planning. You fall into that expert syndrome trap, where you feel like you have to know everything before you can start. On the other side, imperfect action. Yeah, it's messy, but you get real feedback from day one, and you start building momentum right now. So what does that imperfect action actually look like? It's a really simple 3-step loop. First, you launch something, anything. Your first blog post, your first social media page, just get it out there. It's not going to be perfect. Second, you listen. You gather feedback from real people. And third, you use that feedback to make it better. That's it. That is how real businesses are built, by doing, not by planning forever. And you know what this proves? It proves you don't need to be the smartest person in the room to make it. Not at all. What you need is the ability to adapt, to pivot, and to bounce back when things get tough. Flexibility and resilience, I'm telling you, those are your real superpowers. Okay, this next one leads to a rule that so many new entrepreneurs get completely backward. Rule number 3 is people before product. It's never been about what you sell, it's always been about who you serve. Let this one sink in for a second. This is a core truth of doing business online. People don't just buy a product, they buy into the person and the story behind it. Building a loyal community based on trust, that is your single most valuable asset. It's the real currency in the digital world.
And the strategy here is actually pretty simple. Just create value before you ever ask for a sale. Share your journey, the wins and the losses. Offer up useful tools and information. Connect with your audience on a human level. You see, making money isn't the first step. It's the natural result of earning trust by genuinely helping people.
Now let's be real, serving a community takes a lot of time and energy, and to avoid burning out and actually make this thing last, you need rule number 4. You have to build a sustainable system, or as the source material calls it, your very own freedom machine. So what do we even mean by a sustainable business? Look, this isn't about making $1 million overnight. It's about creating a model that works for you, one that respects your time and your energy, so you can keep growing without hitting that wall of total exhaustion. And I mean, come on, this is the ultimate dream, right? A business that keeps serving your audience and bringing in income even when you're not actively at your computer. And listen, this isn't some fantasy. It's the real result of building smart, automated systems. So how do you build it? Well, first, you automate everything you possibly can. Second, you pick a business model that actually fits your personality and your lifestyle, not someone else's. And third, and this is huge, you never, ever stop investing in yourself, because your business can only grow as fast as you do. So we've got mindset, we've got action, community, and systems. But rule number 5, well, this is the one that ties them all together. It's the simplest idea in the world, and yet it's the hardest one to follow. Every single rule we've talked about so far depends entirely on this last one. It's the glue. You ready for it? Non mollare. It's Italian for don't give up.
That's it. That's the secret sauce. The moments of doubt, the moments of struggle, they are going to come. That is a guarantee. And this single principle is what separates every successful entrepreneur from all the people who tried and quit.
Seriously, think about any entrepreneur you admire. I promise you, they have all faced moments where quitting seemed like the only logical choice. They've had doubts, they have failed. The only difference between them and everyone else is that when things got ridiculously hard, they just kept going.
So I'm just going to leave you with this. Every day you wait is another day lost. That freedom that you're dreaming of is sitting right on the other side of your first, messy, imperfect step. So what if you take it today? What if today is the day it all changes?